What's good, y'all? Welcome to an episode of Buzz Boys. And yesterday, the Hornets schedule finally got released, and there's some big things to talk about as far as the schedule, and also the midseason tournament, in-season tournament, whatever you want to call it. That is something as well, and I'll probably do a separate video on that once I learn a little bit more about it, because I still don't know everything I feel like I need to know about it. But you know, the Hornet schedule is out, man. And it'll be here before you know it. October will be here before you know it. The Hornets' first game against the Hawks, and it's going to be at home. Um, and I mean, the Hawks are a divisional rival, even though like divisions aren't like they basically really don't have any meaning anymore. Because like usually, if you won your division, you used to get a playoff spot. Like it doesn't matter anymore. But still, you still always want to be a team like the Hawks. It's their first game without John Collins, so hopefully we can get that out the way. Our first away game is against the Houston Rockets. But this is something that I really want to talk about. The first 10 games, because we all know we're going to have to play those without Miles Bridges. So in the first 10 games, we have the Atlanta Hawks, the Pistons, the Nets. Those are our first three games all at home. Then we go on a 3 game road trip. We go Rockets, Pacers, Mavs on the road. Um, then we play the Wizards at home. Then we play the Wizards on the road. And that road game against the Wizards is going to be like the first game of the in season tournament rankings. I don't know. I don't know. I need to do more research, but yeah, I know it's a tournament game or a seeding game. I don't know. It's something, bro. The Wizards, the Bucks, the Knicks, and I feel like I'm forgetting a team. The Wizards, the Bucks, the Heat, the Knicks. Yeah, those are the other 4 teams that are in our group. So yeah, that's the first game. I don't know. Then we play the Knicks. That doesn't count towards the tournament. And then we play the Heat, and that counts towards the tournament. So I don't know. Hopefully that wasn't confusing. I'll have pictures up, describe whatever the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, so go over that again. Our first 10 games. Hawks start the season off. Pistons and Nets. Then we play the Rockets on the road. Pacers on the road. The Mavs on the road. Play the Wizards at home. Play the Wizards on the road. Play the Knicks on the road. Play the Heat. And something I had seen Hornets League posted, like, what do you think our record will be, or what do you think it should be in these first 10 games without Miles? And for me, I went through it like Hawks. They just lost John Collins. This is going to be the first season without him, so they're going to be trying to figure out whatever fit. Um, so Hawks, it's at home. I know the Hive going to be litty. I'm going to be there. I'm definitely going. W. I'm gonna say W. So we want to know Pistons W and beat the Pistons ass for years. The Nets. I'm still saying W. I'm still saying W. I'm staying. We're 3-0 at home. I think we win all the home games. Um, then we go to Houston. First look at the new Rockets. Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks. I still say W. We're 4-0. Hey, bro, this is my prediction. I don't care. Then we go to play the Pacers. I had this as an L just cause Miles Turner and is he still on the Pacers? I don't even know. I don't know. I know eventually we're gonna lose the game. And this is the thing about the Hornets. We'll beat good teams, lose to bad teams, all this stuff all the time. So I don't know. But I changed the W. Pacers W. Fuck it. We start out 5-0. Mavs L. We're playing on the road. It's the third game of our first road trip. We're playing Kyrie, Luca, just L. So we start the season out 5-1. Wizards at home, W. We're 6-1. Then we go and play the Wizards again. I'd say L. I don't know. So we're 6-2. We go to the Knicks. Let's say we bounce back. We get a dub. 7-2. Then we play the Heat at home. I'll say that's our first L at home. We're 7-3. Um, if I think if we can start the season 7-3 with no Miles, that would be great. Um, And I mean, we could switch some of these games around, but I still think 7-3, 6-4, somewhere in that range is pretty decent. Um, I mean, we're playing the Wizards twice, one of the worst teams in the league. Um, Pistons, Rockets, like, I mean, these are games that, I mean, we should win. And then, I mean, we just got to get a game maybe against the Knicks or against the Mavs or one against the Heat. And, I mean, the boom, next thing you know, you got about 6, 7 wins. So, I don't know. That's my prediction. But, what we all want to focus on, though, Miles' return in game 11, first game back since 2021. Well, 2022. I don't know, 2021-2022 season. Um, the Milwaukee Bucks. And that is also an in-season tournament game. I don't know. It's weird, bro. But, yeah, November 17th, 2023. That is the return date. That will be game 11. So, yeah, and it's at home. So, that'll definitely probably be a game that I go to because I've never seen Giannis play. And, I mean, I'll just see the intensity of the in-season tournament games. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious about that for real. But, yeah, Miles is going to be back, man. So, it's going to be a big game for the outcome of this season. Moving on, the number of national television games that we have, it's less than we had the last few years. It's 4. And 4 is being nice. It's being generous. If you count NBA TV as national TV games. If you don't, we have 1. ESPN. We play the Spurs on the road. Number 1 pick versus number 2 pick. Wemby versus Brandon Miller. That's the only reason. That is January 12th, 2024. That is our only ESPN game. Now, the other 3, the NBA TV games, we play the Clippers December 26th, day after Christmas. That's at home. I think all of these are at home, or maybe I just forgot to write at, but I think all of these are at home. But the Clippers, December 26th, we play the Suns March 15th, and we play the Celtics on April 1st. All of those are on NBA TV. Now, personally, I think if this Hornets team can be good, I think we'll get more national TV games because, they adjust the TV schedule. Like, if people get hurt, like, let's say, for example, knock on wood, don't want to wish anything bad on anybody, but let's say Wemby gets hurt. That national TV game it's off. We're not going to be on ESPN. They change the schedule all the time. So, like, that 2021, last year that Miles played, we were the number 1 league pass team in the NBA. We got more national TV games. I remember we played the Celtics on national TV a couple times. Like, we started getting more national TV games because number 1 league pass team, people want to see us. Boom. So if we get off to a good start, I expect us to have more than 1. But for now, that's what it is. Moving on, dang, I forgot to turn my AC off. So hopefully that doesn't bother you guys. I apologize if it does. Moving on to the Celtics. Fuck Jason Tatum, bro. Fuck this Tatum because he disrespected us for no reason a few weeks ago. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you know. If you don't, you don't. But anyway, Jason Tatum is doing some little interview or whatever. And he's basically just talking about how he tries to bring it every night. And, it started off kind of wholesome, whatever. Cool. Throw shots at the Hornets for no reason. He's been
arrogant, like it's a bunch of kids in there, my shoes and my jersey. And just because we playing Charlotte on NBA League Pass on a Monday, but ain't nobody watching it, I'm chilling tonight. That's not what the great players, the best players do.
Saying we're playing the Hornets on a Monday, but I know it's probably a kid in the stands with a Jason Tatum jersey that wants to see me, so I'm going to play my best. It's just like, bro, why are you even bringing us up? Why are you bringing us up? Why are you dissing the Hornets? Why are you bringing us up? Why? You could have said any team. He didn't even have to say a team. He brings up the Hornets. Like, why, bro? And then the craziest part is the schedule makers. We played the Celtics twice this year. Guess what? They're both on Mondays. What the fuck are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? That Jason Tatum goes out and says, "Yeah, we're playing the Hornets on a Monday." Blah blah blah. We played them twice this year. They're both on Mondays, and they're both at home too. They got to come to us. So for those Celtics games, bro, we got to show up. The first game is November 20th, and the next game is April 1st, almost at the end. And we kind of got a tough stretch to end the season, but yeah, bro, I've definitely felt some type of way about that. Like, so unnecessary. How dare you, bro? Why? Why would you even say that? Like, what was the point of that? But anyway, moving on. Just about to wrap this up. I don't want to keep it too long. Plus, my AirPods are about to die. Tough stretches in the schedule. December is tough. And plus the in-season tournament is in December, so you factor that in. So December 2nd, we played Minnesota. And I mean, at the end of the day, they're not no slouch. Karl-Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards, and I mean, Rudy Gobert, that's somebody that, we're going to have to see Mark battle against. Then from the 4th to the 9th is the in-season tournament. Then we played the Heat twice. The Pelicans, I mean, if Zion's healthy, Brandon Ingram, McCollum, they're dangerous. The Sixers, now we don't know what the 76ers are going to look like come December. Who fucking knows? They might have James Harden, they might not. They might have a random superstar who we can't even foresee right now. So who knows? But still, Embiid is Embiid, and he gives us hell every time. The Raptors, now that is kind of a chill game. Not really too worried about them, but Siakam still commands respect. The Pacers, but then you got the Nuggets. Then we have that West Coast road trip that's brutal. We have the Clippers, the Lakers, the Suns, the Nuggets again, Kings again. This is all on the road. So it's like, that's tough, bro. That's tough. Like, I feel like there's another game. My phone is tweaking. But yeah, Sacramento as the last one. In that December to January slate. Like, that's tough. Like, that from December 23rd to January 2nd, it could be a blender for us. Or it can make or break our season. Like, stuff like this, I mean, the Nuggets, the Clippers, the Lakers, the Suns, the Nuggets again, the Kings, those were all playoff teams that all made runs. So, I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams right there. Back to back. Competition is stiff. Now, the thing I can say is, I know the Lakers are playing on Christmas. Like, they might be resting players around this time. Just, I don't know. Maybe. But I doubt it. Then, like I said, Minnesota, Miami twice. You got the in-season tournament. You got the Pelicans. You got the 76ers. Like, the two easiest teams up here is the Raptors and the Pacers, and I mean, they still could be somewhere around us as far as talent. I'm gonna post his pictures out of the bus season. I'm about to post his screenshot. He basically is showing the in-season tournament group play schedule, and all the dates and times and stuff. And like I said, I am gonna do a separate video on that, just so like I can kind of study and know exactly what I'm talking about when I give you guys the information, and just so you guys can know what's going on if you don't already. Because it's new. It can be confusing. Like it's a lot. We're new to this. We don't do in-season tournaments. That's for soccer and stuff. So got to get used to it. And plus I'm going way longer than I want to. But the stretch to end the season, from March to April, it's kind of tough. Like, I'm gonna go through it. We're on the road in Memphis. Then we play Phoenix at home. Then we got the 76ers. Then we play the Magic. That's nothing. We go to Atlanta. And I mean, our records could be similar. These games could be jockeying for playoff position at this point. This is game 70 and on. And then we got the Cavs twice, the Warriors, the Clippers, the Celtics, the Trailblazers. So we don't know what they're going to look like by this time of the year. That could be a good game. It could be a bad game. The Magic again, so not worried about that. But you got the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Mavs, Hawks again, Boston again, Cavs again to end the season. So this month from March to April, that's tough to end the season, especially if these conferences are tight. That's a good mix of Eastern Conference teams and Western Conference teams. So at this point of the year, game 66 to game 82, we're jockeying for position. And I know we are. I don't think we're going to be so good to the point where we're not having to worry about, nah, bro, this is tough. Yes, you got games like Orlando sprinkled in there, but a lot of these teams I just named ain't no slouch, especially with playoff motivation in mind. It's tough. This right here this right here is going to make a break. It's no can. This will make or break our season. From game 66 to 82 at the end of the season, it's not going to be a cakewalk. And if we survive this, I think we have a good chance to do something in the playoffs. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. I didn't keep this video too long. I already went way longer than I wanted to at 16 minutes. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff helps the algorithm. Still on the grind of 700 subscribers. And after this, I'm about to drop the Panthers content because we just played a game. Comeback fell short against the Giants, but it is what it is. One more preseason game, then it's the real deal. But anyways, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.